Hello, welcome to the Inspiring Inkin Facebook page. I'm Amanda Fowler. If you're here, can you let me know? I'm just going to make sure the microphone is on and that I'm live. Yeah, I am live. Hopefully there are other people going to arrive in a moment. Oh, it's saying I've got people here. I'll just have a quick slurp of my coffee. Hooray! I'm not on my own. So thank you so much for joining me. Hello to Lynn and Julia and Scylla and Chris and Nicola. Okay, so thank you for joining me for the second time today. This is all about crochet, and I know if you're watching this either on the replay here on Facebook or on my blog or on YouTube, I don't normally talk about crochet, but we are in, what's the word the politicians say? We are in unprecedented times, and I have been crocheting. I taught myself how to crochet in January. I say taught myself, I learnt from a lot of YouTube videos, and I've really enjoyed it. And I just thought that I know lots of you enjoy crochet too, or perhaps might be looking for another hobby to add to your list. So I thought we could do something together. So starting in November on a Tuesday afternoon at 3:30, so there'll be a gap between my Tuesday at 2 and then, so this will start at 3:30 and we are going to do some crocheting together. My plan is that it's going to be good for a beginner or somebody who's been crocheting for years, but it's mainly about hanging out together and chatting and a little bit of crochet. So I hope that you'll be able to join me. So I'm just going to check with all of the comments. So Mo's here, Janet's here, Carol's here, Llewellyn's here, Michelle's here, Roz is back. Oh, Llewellyn's calling in from Alabama. Welcome. And Janet's here, and my mum's back, and Maureen's here, and Diana's here, and Jane's here, and Pat's here. Awesome. Okay, so I need to say up front, this is all new to me. I have actually designed a scarf for you and for me. I have been working feverishly. I've had the idea for a while and I've been playing with stitches and patterns and various other things. But in November we're going to make a scarf. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about it. I'm not going to show it to you yet because it's not finished. Nearly finished, not quite finished. But I'm going to tell you what you need, some things to kind of avoid, and yeah, so that sounds good. So can you let me know in the comments if you are an experienced crocheter, if you've never crocheted before, if you are, you know, somebody who's a bit rusty. Let me know in the comments. And whilst you're doing that, I am just going to see if I can share. It's not letting me share again. No, it's not. Okay. Hi, Pat. Karen's a complete beginner. And Susan's here and Anne's here. Ooh, crochet. It's a crochet. Chris says she used to crochet with fine cottons. Yeah, you see, that's quite fiddly work. We're going kind of a bit more chunky than that. Jane says she's not very good at it. That's not what she said, but I'm not saying what she said on camera. Nicola's a beginner. Lynn's used to crochet. Pat's done it before. Rusty. Julie's here as well. Okay. Right, so the way it's going to work is it's going to be every Tuesday in November. So it starts on the 2nd. So what's that? The 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd and the 30th. So it'll be 5 Tuesdays. So I'm going to kind of break the pattern down. And the theory is that I will tell you what the pattern is for that particular week. There will be written instructions, but also I'll show you how to do the things. And then you'll have like homework to do that section. And then the following week we'll do the next section all the way through. But it's designed to be some fun. So it might be the beginning that you don't get the homework done. And, you know, you have to catch up. It might be that you have to frog it. And that's what we call in crochet terms where you rip out the wool and you have to undo it. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's learning. It's like learning how to ride a bike. You fall off a few times. It's going to happen. So you got to promise that you're not going to get stressed with it. It's going to be chilled out time. This is kind of, you know, something fun for us to do together. So Roz is saying she's rusty. She did it as a teenager, but not much since. Now she's in her early 60s. Anne said she can follow a pattern and have made a few things, but wouldn't say she's an expert. Yeah, I don't really like patterns very much. Not very good. Well, some of the patterns really confuse me. We've got Rusty. Debbie's asking about the needles. Hooks, yes. Karen, it has lots of random holes. Yes, it does. Okay, so, darn. There is a book, and I've forgotten to bring the book upstairs. Okay. I will put in the comments. Actually, no. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run downstairs. This is such bad live video, but you need to see the book, okay? So chat amongst yourselves, share about your crochet experience, and I'll be back in about 45 seconds. I'm back. Probably won't be able to speak for the next 3 hours, but I'm back. Okay. So, if you have never crocheted before, this is the book that you need. And I'm all out of puff now. It's fab. So a demonstrator friend actually recommended this to me when I first started. It has let me show you. It has really cool pictorial instructions showing you exactly where to put your hook. It's really, really cool. So if you are rusty, if you have never crocheted before, I would say get this book. You will also need a hook. This is a hook. And this is a 6mm hook or a J hook. Now, I know that we've got some North American friends here. So I am going to tell you what you need for both things. But it's a J hook or a 6mm. So it's quite, see, it's quite chunky. Basically, because I know when you start out, you don't want to do anything fine because it just takes forever to grow. And I'm talking about a 60-inch scarf, 65-inch scarf, so 5 foot. No, a long scarf. So, yeah. So that's there. Right, okay. So, Janice is here. Julie's saying she can just go round a square. Yeah, we are not doing any granny stitches. No, no granny stitches. Llewellyn, thank you for sharing. Trish is saying she's willing to give it a go. Llewellyn says, can we get it on Amazon? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you'll be able to get that on Amazon. Scylla said that she was crocheting 50 years ago. Does that make her a beginner? Maybe. And am I putting them in detention if you don't get your homework done? No detentions. No detentions. Right, Chris is saying that the stitches are not the same in the UK as in the USA. Yeah, I absolutely know that because I learn both. So I am multilingual as far as crochet is concerned. So I can use UK instructions or USA instructions. So what I will do is I will share, because the majority of my audience will be UK based, I'll be sharing in the UK stuff, but I will, for my North American friends, I will tell you the different things, because they're just called slightly different things. So that's not a problem. Okay, so yeah, so you need a 6mm hook, and I will put all of the information here in the description. So if you come back and watch this video, you'll be able to see all the information. So then, what kind of yarn do you need? That's the most important thing. And I've learnt that you don't call it wool, because it's not all wool. Some of it's wool, some of it's not wool. So you call it yarn. See, we're on this discovery thing together. So I have used this yarn. It's Lion Brand, and this is called Mandala, and it's a stripy yarn. The middle of it is actually pink and purple, and it is 540 meters or 590 yards, and it's double knit. Okay, so this is 150 grams, so it's bigger than a normal ball of yarn. So this is a more traditional type of yarn that you would use, and these are 100-gram balls. So you would probably need 2 of these to make it, and it's double knit. So hang on, let me just double check. So if you're in North America, it's a 3-weight. Okay, so it's double knit. Now, if you have got a store of yarn, then pick whatever you want to. If you've got lots of oddments of balls, that's going to work. You can join them together. That will work really well. If you're going to buy yarn, then there are a few things that I want you to really be aware of. The first is you want to touch it if you can. Or if you're reading the instructions, if you're reading the description, if you're buying it online, you want something that's soft because it's going to be a scarf. So you don't want anything that's going to be too itchy. An acrylic yarn is good because it'll wash. Okay? Because again, the scarf's going to go in the washing machine. So that will work. Whether it's got wool in it or not wool, you can get merino yarns, you can get all sorts of stuff. But absolutely avoid dark colours. No, this is too dark, really. No navies, no blacks, no dark greys, no dark browns. You want something that's light in colour or bright, like this. Okay? Dark colours, particularly when you're starting out, are almost impossible to see where your hook needs to go, and it will drive you insane. So you want something bright or lightish, not a dark colour. And as beautiful as this type of wool is, yarn is, you want to avoid anything like this, and I'm hoping that the camera's going to be able to pick it up, that's fluffy. I don't know. If I put my hand behind it, is the camera actually picking it up? It's got fluff on it. Okay? The little bits of fluff, as beautiful as they are, when you're starting out, they all get matted and tangled together. And when you have to undo it, because believe you me, you're going to have to undo it at some point, it's really hard. Really, really hard to do. So you really don't want to do that. So Hazel's here. Yarn saying it's a bit like patterned paper we like to hoard. Yes, my mum's agreeing. My mum loves yarn too. So let's talk again about the amount. I will write this down. So this is what I started out with, and this is what I designed it around. So there's 150 grams, which is 540 meters. A standard 100 gram ball is approximately 295 meters. So yeah, you need a ball and a half. Would be about right, really. Maybe 2 balls. Right, so do you have questions? Let me know. Or have I stunned you all into silence? Da, da, da. I'm just waiting for the thing to catch up. So I think this scarf that we're going to make, so it's a standard neck scarf. Like I say, it's 65 inches. So it'll kind of wrap round a couple of times. And yeah, I think it's going to be nice for like a Christmas present or a present for yourself. And yeah, we'll see. So the mandala, this, okay, so you can get them from Amazon. You can get them from the Wool Warehouse. I think Lovecrafts have them as well, but if you put in Lion Brand and then mandala, you'll see. Now, what I would say about this, I love this yarn, but it has very distinct colour changes. Okay, let me show you. Let me pull this out. Ugh. So not everybody will like this style. So let me, oh, come on. Right, so let me get a piece of white cardstock so you can see. So it changes really rapidly. So it's like it was pinky purple and then it's dark purple. So there's no, yeah, I think you can see it. There's no blend to it. Some yarns will go softly into from one colour to another. I don't mind that, and with mine, I don't want to show you, yeah, I'm not going to show you that. With mine, the colour change can happen halfway across a row, and I don't mind that. It's just the way the yarn is. But some people prefer something that is more blended. But there's so many different yarns out there. It will work really nicely with a single colour yarn. It will work good with oddments, like I said. Speckly yarns, they'll work as well. But like I said, you want something that is smooth, double knit or 3-weight if you're in the US, and not fluffy. Okay, no fluffy yarn. You need approximately 500 meters. 540 meters. For my North American friends, that is about 590, 600 yards. Okay, so a standard ball is about 300 yards, 300 meters. So 2 of this kind, they're 100-gram balls, or 1 of this sort. Chris is saying, will we learn to create more hours in the day? No. No. So we talked about ironing earlier. You have to give up ironing, or washing up, or cutting the grass, or I don't know, something. But it's just a great way of just making you sit and relax. Jane wants to see the book again. Yes, Jane. It's a Dorling Kindersley book, and it's called A Little Course in Crochet. It's very cool. Really good book. Right, so Debbie's asked for the yarn. I've done that. Llewellyn wanted the book. Pat, I've said about the mandala. Jane saying a book. Rosie's looking forward to it. Okay, so I'll make sure here on Facebook, on my blog and on YouTube, I put in what you need and the book title and that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, we can get started. So let's just hold this up. So this is when it's going to start. So I'm hoping that the camera's going to zoom in. Yeah, I'll move backwards a bit. Hopefully that'll help. So it's starting on Tuesday the 2nd of November, and we're starting at 3:30. I am expecting it to be sort of half, 3/4 of an hour maybe. Depends on how much chatting that we do. And then we can see. Okay, so thank you so much for popping by. Do leave a comment. If you've got any questions, then leave them in the comments or email me, amanda@inspiringinkin.com, and I will get back to you. And remember to join my Inspiring Inkin Crafting Corner group, which is on Facebook. So if you like all different sorts of crafting, it doesn't have to be crochet or paper crafting, it can be any type of crafting, pop over there, join the group. It's a really friendly group. And I will be back here next Tuesday at 2 for Craft and Chat. So that's my paper crafting. So I'll see you then. So until next week, goodbye.